Tonight, OSU athletes show their stuff at the 10th annual Other Side Talent Show. Find out which athletes took home a win on the stage.
Then the city of Corvallis has passed plans to start construction of a super dorm, but will this hinder already limit parking?
Finally, zombies and Nerf guns return to campus for spring term's Human vs. Zombies tag game. We'll have all that and more in tonight's episode of the Beaver News.
Good evening and welcome to your Thursday night edition of the Beaver News. I'm Ashley VanPelt.
And I'm Anna Singer. We're glad you could join us this evening.
We know our Oregon State athletes have talent, but what about off their field of play? On Tuesday night, OSU Athletics hold their 10th annual Other Side Talent Show and Silent Auction. The show began at Les Wells Stewart Center at 7 p.m., where our athletes showcase their very own talent that we don't normally get to see. A panel of judges, which includes special guests like head coach, football coach Mike Riley and his wife Dee Riley, evaluated each act on a 10-point scale. The Beaver News has the story from this event.
The Other Side is OSU's athletic talent show that displays the talents of OSU athletes off the field and on the stage. Almost every OSU athletic team participated in talents ranging from dances, singing, and even comedy to impress the judges. This was not only a talent show, but a silent auction as well, where the proceeds collected each year are donated to the charities of choice.
It was a lot of fun. I actually got pulled into it the last minute because somebody else was sick, and it's not me at all. It's not something I would do, but I decided to go for it and I had a lot of fun.
The event was supported by more than 500 people, including all athletic teams and OSU alumni. At the end of the night, the track and field team took the winning title as their thriller performance received a perfect score from the judges. This has been Anna Singer with the Beaver News. This year, all donations from the night's event went towards Crestline Elementary School, a school in Vancouver that was destroyed in a fire earlier this year. Patrons also donated school supplies like crayons or pencils in lieu of cash donation. Finding a place to park your car on campus may become much more difficult. Starting fall term of next year, OSU plans to implement the First Year Experience program. This program that would require all first-year students to spend at least one school year in on-campus housing. However, with a growing student population, the dorms that currently exist struggle to find room to board incoming students. This has led the university to build a $30 million super dorm. Yesterday, the Corvallis City Council approved the project, which aims to provide housing to over 320 students. However, this project will put on a great strain on students and faculty who own a vehicle, as the construction plan calls to remove over 200 parking spots. This new dorm will be built on the current parking lot that spans between Adams and Washington Avenue across 13th and 14th Street.
It's springtime here in Corvallis, which means less rain, warm weather, and zombies. Human vs. Zombies, OSU's week-long tag game, is starting back up this Friday after taking a break over winter term. For the past several years, OSU HVZ Club has organized this hunt and be hunted style tag game that brings together all sorts of OSU students in a story-based survival game. Starting Friday, you can expect to see students bearing brightly colored armbands and Nerf blasters as they fight to survive through a Corvallis zombie apocalypse. Fall term, we spoke with several moderators from the Human vs. Zombies Club, who gave us a closer look at what the game consists of.
We are the referees. We basically set up the game, the story, the missions, and then we make sure it all runs smoothly. We run the game, we have fun, and we bring lots of people to have fun with us. Most of the time we're on the sidelines, we're
doing our referee work for the game of tag.
Yeah. We're refereeing a game of tag, basically. The main rule is make everyone have fun.
There are a lot of mixed ideas about it. I've run into some people who absolutely hate us, and then there are tons of people, say, in the Memorial Union or Dixon, who love the traffic we bring and the show we provide.
Despite our school colors of orange and black, OSU is one of the greenest colleges in the country, and now we have the numbers to prove it. The recently announced Princeton Review's Guide to 322 Green Colleges of 2013 ranked OSU near the top of the list for the greenest school in the country. After considering 50 different aspects of four-year universities across the country, OSU came out with a score of 98 out of 99. The Princeton Review analyzed data in regards to campus infrastructure, courses offered, activities, and career preparations that determine a school's commitment to environment and sustainability. So what sets OSU aside from a lot of other universities as far as being green goes? According to the report, OSU has an overall waste diversion rate of 42%, has won numerous sustainability awards, and has implemented a building policy that ensures students will typically walk no further than 10 minutes across campus for class.
As children, we are taught to look left, right, then left again when crossing the street, but do bus drivers follow the same rule? A recent study for OSU transportation engineers are finding that while turning left, many bus drivers are not looking out for pedestrians who are crossing the street. In a driving simulator study, the modern specific eye movement engineers found that drivers actively search for a pedestrian before moving into an intersection about 1 time out of 10. These are quite a few dangerous intersections of campus, such as Monroe and 14th and Jefferson and 14th Street. The students are urged to take care when crossing.
If you're lacking the motivation to get up and be active this term, then Beaver Strides might be just what you're looking for. Beaver Strides is a walking group that meets every Monday at noon and goes for a 45-minute exercise walk. If this conflicts with your class schedule, then there are several other walking programs through Beaver Strides that you can join. Beaver Strides Spring Term Kickoff Open House will be held tomorrow in the Plageman Building from 11 to 1. Here you can pick up a pedometer, a tracking booklet, view presentations, and enjoy free healthy snacks.
Looking for your local grown organic fruits and vegetables? Corvallis Farmers Market kicks off this Saturday. It is still too early for fruits and veggies to grow on their own, but that isn't going to stop Corvallis local growers from showing off their produce. Booths will have ready-made foods and a variety of baked goods for those who get hungry as they make their way through the market. This year's Farmers Market will be held every Saturday and Wednesday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m.
It's an exciting time for new undergraduates in the College of Business. This Friday, the College of Business at OSU will host the construction launch ceremony for Austin Hall. Austin Hall will be the home of the future business leaders of Oregon State. Future undergraduate students will be able to utilize over 100,000 square feet that will include 10 classrooms, a 250-seat auditorium, collaborative team rooms, and a cafe. The building is currently under construction directly across the street from Weatherford Hall on Jefferson Way. This new home for business undergraduate students is expected to be completed by fall of 2014.
Would you like to show off your hidden singing skills? Tired of singing in the car? Impulse just started their video karaoke night, which will be held every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Impulse karaoke machines holds over 2,000 songs and can even be produced in an audio tape to show off your friends and family. Video karaoke starts at 8 o'clock and ends at 10:30. Impulse is located at 1425 Northwest Monroe Avenue.
Well, if karaoke isn't your style for a Friday night, or if you're looking for a more traditional date night opportunity, our own film analyst Allison Headley is here to talk about what's playing at local theaters for our segment of Allison at the Movies.
Thanks, Anna. Tonight, we're talking about recently released 42, a movie covering the history and life struggles of famed player Jackie Robinson. 42 is one of a number of movies made over the years about iconic Jackie Robinson crossing the color barrier in baseball. This version, directed and written by Brian Hegland, stars Chadwick Bronsman as Jackie Robinson and Harrison Ford as Branch Rickey, and shows in graphic detail what Robinson faced being the first black man in the major leagues. The slurs and death threats shown definitely make an impact on the viewing audience. But there's a weakness in this film. The scenes that dealt with racism were so strong, it seemed like Hegland tried to offset them with warm, touching scenes to make white Americans feel better about what they were watching. There was even a bit of comic relief when Dodger teammate, played by Brad Beyer, whose Southern good old boy portrayal of racist was so stereotypical you could only grin. Bozeman's Robinson was strong that I walked away thinking he fit what we know about Jackie to a T. Ford's Ricky was so for me. Always heroic, Ford just seemed like an older version of roles we've already seen him play over and over again as presidents, policemen, and action heroes, always making the right choice and doing the right thing. I hate to say it, but his costume made him look like a bushy-eyed cartoon character. The Ricky character deserved better. He took just as big of a risk as Robinson. Without Ricky, there would be no Jackie Robinson. On the Headley scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the best, I give 42 a 7 for being a film that was inconsistently good. In spite of what the movie is worth, take a look at it. 2 hours well spent, definitely. 42 is rated PG-13.
Thanks, Allison. Well, that's all the time we have for you tonight. I'm Ashley VanPelt.
And I'm Anna Singer. We're glad you could join us this evening.
For more of your Beaver News, find us at Facebook, watch us on YouTube, or follow us on Twitter at Beaver News. Have a good night.